St. Joe, year 12. That means I've spent just about an entire year of my life up here in the dorms, man. It's got pretty excited as the time started counting down to get out here and get this thing rolling. I would have to really sit down and think about that one. I haven't really thought about much of that. Right now, I'm just happy that I'm in the NFL and I get to play, baby. You know, sometimes fate, somebody just ends up landing a glove that they didn't know they were going to get. I wish it was as true as the video made it seem. I kind of just threw it in the stands, but I love it. I love it. I can watch it on my phone, though. It's got to get YouTube TV, guys.
Couple more.
Is what it is. I've had more snaps than a lot of guys, if not everybody in the NFL over the past 5-6 years. I know it's a 17-game season this year, and I'm gonna try and make it all the way to New Orleans, baby.
Travis Kelce is clearly a hit with the Swifties these days. During training camp on Friday, July 26th, the Kansas City Chiefs star was caught on camera tossing his gloves to a Taylor Swift fan as he mingled with the crowd at Missouri Western State University. In a clip shared on X by Becky Harden, the girl's aunt, Kelce made a beeline for a fan in a red Taylor Swift-themed Chiefs t-shirt. He tossed his bright yellow football gloves, stamped with his number 87, straight into her hands. The girl's family went wild, cheering and waving while a guy in the crowd shouted, "Thank you, Travis," as Kelce signed autographs. The thrilled fan was later snapped grinning from ear to ear, proudly holding up the gloves and flaunting her In My Red Era t-shirt, a clever nod to both Kelce and Swift, created by Charlie Hustle Clothing Company after their romance made headlines last year. The girl's aunt captured the excitement perfectly in her caption, "Travis spotted my niece rocking a Taylor Chiefs shirt, tossing his glove, missed, then pointed at her and threw it again. I totally lost it and went absolutely nuts." She gave a huge shout out to Kelce saying, "You made training camp a blast, Chiefs Kingdom." Harden also shared that they're set to see Taylor in Indy this November and told her niece she's got to wear the glove. "We're over the moon. It means so much to her," she added. Other photos from the moment show the lucky fan grinning with her eyes closed, clutching the glove, and posing with her family at the camp. Kelce's stint at training camp comes right on the heels of his summer tour across Europe with Swift. After catching several shows on her Eras tour, he made a last stop in Germany to see her perform. A source said that those final concerts were pretty emotional for Kelce. They knew their time together was winding down, so he squeezed every last moment he could with Taylor, the insider shared. But this is not the first or the last time Travis will get emotional about Taylor. Here are other moments where Travis is totally gushing about his lady love. 1. Travis opens up. In the December-January issue of WSJ magazine, Travis opened up about his whirlwind romance with Taylor and how things have evolved. At first, he was a bit hesitant, saying, "I don't know if I want to get into all of it," but he soon shared some juicy details about their connection. Kelce revealed that after a failed attempt to meet Swift during her Eras tour, a few mutual acquaintances played matchmaker. There were definitely people in her circle who knew who I was and said, "Hey, did you know he's coming?" I had a little Cupid action going on, he said with a grin.
I was on top of the world after the Super Bowl, and right now even more on top of the world.
If you're up on Taylor Swift concerts, there are friendship bracelets. I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it. All right now.
Ooh. Numbers in 87 or your phone number?
You know which one. She doesn't meet anybody, and she doesn't, or at least she didn't want to meet me. So I took it personal, but it was an unbelievable show. Disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings.
When Swift finally reached out, Kelce was all ears. "She told me exactly what was going on and how I got lucky enough to get her to reach out," he recounted. Their first official meetup came after they had already been in touch, making for a relaxed dinner and conversation. "I knew we could have a nice dinner and see where it went from there," he explained. Being with Swift is a whole new experience for Kelce. "I've never dated anyone with that kind of aura," he admitted. "I'm not used to it, but I'm not shying away from it either." He's in awe of how Swift handles the constant attention, saying, "She's got a magnifying glass on her 24/7 and she just lives her life. If she can handle it with grace, I better not be acting all weird." Kelce also praised Swift's intelligence, saying, "I've never been a man of many words, but being around her and seeing how smart she is has been mind-blowing. I'm learning every day."
See the slow motion chest bumps, to see the high fives with mom. I just thought it was awesome how everybody in the suite had nothing but great things to say about her. You know, the friends and family. Shout out to Taylor for pulling up. That was pretty ballsy. Yeah. She looked amazing. Everybody was talking about her in great light. Definitely a game I'll remember. That's for damn sure. And then we just slid off in the getaway car at the end. I think it brings a little bit more to the atmosphere, brings a little bit more to what you're watching, for sure, especially my situation.
Right.
I think they're just trying to have fun with it.
2. Taylor knows the right buttons. Throughout the 2023-24 NFL season, Taylor was everywhere cheering on Travis, from Kansas City to New Jersey, Green Bay to Foxborough, and even Buffalo and Baltimore. When he dropped by the Pat McAfee show in late January, Kelce was all smiles about Swift's support. "I absolutely love it when Taylor comes out to cheer me on and hang out with the fam and friends," Kelce said. "It's been an amazing year, man." He kept it real, adding, "At the end of the day, we're just two people who support each other and have fun with it." Kelce shrugged off the hype, saying, "It's nothing more than that. Even if the world wants to paint us as the villains, we're just enjoying every bit of it and having a blast."
Trav has taken advantage and made the most of every opportunity, and you missed one there with the friendship bracelet at that concert. Then all of a sudden I hear, wait a minute, the friendship bracelet was not potentially not delivered. It was just a little bit delayed. Please, we would like to know.
You gonna give me the floor?
Floor is yours.
I think it's right now. It's like that old game in school called telephone, where everybody's just whispering in each other's ear, just hearing some random stuff, and then especially when you got Jason Kelce on live television telling people just both sides. He tells everybody the first thing he brings up is the catching Kelce, who I thought everybody got rid of that, still having fun, and then not even a week later tell everybody that it's 100% true. Threw it out there, I threw the ball in her court, and I told her, maybe I've seen you rock the stage in Arrowhead, you might have to come see me rock the stage in Arrowhead and see which one's a little more lit. So we'll see what happens in the near future.
3. Relationship timeline. On Pat McAfee's show, Kelce opened up about when he and Swift first connected. "We'd actually been talking for a month before she showed up at my game on September 24th. It wasn't some random, hey, come to the game move," he added with a grin.
We didn't ask. Want to let you know.
Nope.
We did not ask. We did not ask. But
and see which one's a little more lit. So we'll see what happens in the near future. No, I mean, it's life, baby. It's life. I threw it out there. I threw the ball in her court, and I told her, maybe I've seen you rock the stage in Arrowhead. You might have to come see me rock the stage in Arrowhead.
dog, Travis, hey,
All right now.
all right now.
4. Celebrating his AFC championship. Before the Super Bowl, Kelce was all smiles when talking about celebrating his AFC championship win with his crew, including Swift. Sweet clips from the on-field action showed Kelce locking lips with Swift and even whispering, "I love you." At a press conference, Kelce described the celebrations as another awesome memory in our journey. He added, "I'm lucky to have such great support off the field, and it definitely gives me an extra push to play even harder." When discussing the epic moment on their New Heights podcast, Travis couldn't help but joke, "Big shout out to Tay for joining the team." He added with a grin, "She's basically a Super Bowl rookie now."
You gotta fight for your right to party!
We're doing very different things. It's a different skill set.
Kelce's wife, Taylor Swift, and his wife loves it. I mean, girlfriend. There's your brother-in-law right behind you.
The only time I get to hang out with Taylor Swift.
Caught by Kelce for the touchdown.
5. First to hear Swift songs. After Swift announced her upcoming album while snagging her 13th Grammy on February 4th, Kelce spilled the beans that he's already heard a bit of it. "I've gotten a sneak peek, and let me tell you, it's mind-blowing," he told reporters about her new project, Tortured Poets Department. "I'm so pumped for the world to hear it. It's going to blow everyone away."
What did you say to Taylor after her huge night? How did you congratulate her after a 4th Album of the Year award? What has that support meant to you and meant to Taylor?
I mean, I told her I'll have to hold up my end of the bargain and come home with some hardware too.
Taylor also made the announcement last night that she does have a new album coming out. Has she let you hear any of the new music? You got to give us something about the new album.
Oh, I
Anything
can't
good?
give you anything. I have heard some of it, yes, and it is unbelievable. I can't wait for her to shake up the world when it finally drops.
You can try.
I leave that up to her. One of the most beautiful things about the Super Bowl is that you get to showcase your family and friends and your loved ones, and even last year to see everybody accept my family and appreciate my family dynamic, the Kelce household this year in the Super Bowl.
Good luck. Thank you.
6. Unbelievable Taylor shout-out. Kelce didn't miss the chance to hype up Swift's epic night, where she made history as the first artist to snag Album of the Year 4 times. "She's just incredible, rewriting the history books all on her own," he said. "I told her I'd better step up my game and bring home some trophies myself too." 7. Loving the unexpected ride. Chatting with CBS's Tracy Wolfson before the Chiefs' Super Bowl win, Kelce couldn't help but gush about how much fun he's had these past few months dating Swift. "It's been a wild ride, and I've just been loving every minute of it," he said. As for those conspiracy theories suggesting it's all just for show, y'all are nuts, he laughed. "Seriously, every single one of you is just crazy."
What's it been like having Taylor alongside you for this journey?
It's been nothing but fun, knowing that I brought her into the football world. We've both been learning about this lifestyle. Unexpected ride that I've just been having a blast.
8 on top of the world. With his Super Bowl win just a week after her record-breaking Grammys haul, Kelce summed up their epic week in one word: "Man, we're on top of the world right now, baby. It feels amazing." He told reporters when asked about their celebrations. Travis Kelce says they're just living it up. "It's been nothing but fun," he told Wolfson, reflecting on his whirlwind romance with Swift. "Just pure unfiltered fun."
I was on top of the world after the Super Bowl, and right now even more on top. At the same time, it's it comes with it. It comes with it. You got a lot of people that care about Taylor. And
9. What me and Taylor have is special. When Laura Auckman from Westwood One told Kelce before the big game that love looks good on you, he gave a grateful thanks. "I appreciate that." He also pointed out that he's very aware of how his relationship with Taylor is drawing in new NFL fans. "It's mostly because Taylor's in my life now," he said. While he wants to make it clear that his focus is on playing his best, he's not bothered by the spotlight on their relationship. "What me and Taylor have is something special," he added. But while Travis seems all nice and cuddly when it comes to the love of his life, in other arenas he is facing criticism for his attitude and aggression. An example of this is when Travis defended his teammate Kadarius Toney after the wide receiver was hit hard during the Kansas City Chiefs training camp on Wednesday. During the team's scrimmage, things got a bit heated when defensive end George Karlaftis took down Kadarius Toney with a hard hit after he caught a pass from Patrick Mahomes. The problem? They weren't wearing full pads, so the tackle could have led to an injury, and it definitely ruffled some feathers on the offense, including Kelce's. Kelce didn't hesitate. He dashed across the field and got into a face-to-face showdown with the 23-year-old Karlaftis. They had a helmet-to-helmet bump following a gentle push before things were broken up, but not before Kelce and Karlaftis had a bit of a shouting match as Karlaftis headed to the sideline. This isn't the first time Kelce's tempers flared during training camp. Last July, he threw a punch at teammate Jack Cochran after Cochran tried to snatch the ball from him post-touchdown. That incident led to a brief scuffle before teammates stepped in. Kelce later owned up to his outburst on Twitter, saying, "Gotta be a better teammate, gotta be a better leader, plain and simple." With the team set to don full pads on Friday, things might get even more intense. The Chiefs veterans are back at training camp after a break following their 2024 Super Bowl win. Kelce has spent his off-season globe-trotting with his girlfriend Taylor, who's wrapping up her European Eras Tour. With her tour schedule winding down, she's expected to be at some of Kelce's games just like she was last season, frequently spotted in the stands with her famous friends and Kelce's family. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.